This Jacob's ladder got moved twice as we were putting this in, and it survived. And I like how it's low growing next to the stone. But look, I spy a bud. I'm excited. I'm gonna have to study, so I'm ready to go when it blooms. Oh, I'm so excited. The Jacob's ladder is blooming for the first time. Look how sweet and delicate that flower. I hope I get some flowers on the other ones. The foliage is very fern-like. I spy a bud coming up here. It looks like it starts out like this, and then like this one rises tall. So I've come out here in the early morning hours when this is shaded to record them before the bugs wake up. And I'm getting bit by mosquitoes anyway. So we're taking a close look at these. I love the fern-like foliage. And I actually put them here because we have water that comes down through here to go into that drain. And I was hoping it would help shore up this dirt we rise on. I've got it so it comes up a hill against these bricks. And as the water comes down, I was hoping this would fill in and keep this secure from washing away. I love the little bits of yellow. This is the first time I've seen this bloom. I bought it on Etsy last year, and I got 4 little plants. 1, 2, and then 3, 4. These are kind of close together. So let's talk about the plant. Its scientific name is Polemonium. Polemonium. It's kind of fun to say. Reptans yezoense. So it is a hybrid of 2 kinds of Polemonium. So it's a Polemonium and reptans by yezoense. And then it's called heaven sent. And the common name is Jacob's ladder. And then it's in the Polemoniaceae family, or the Jacob's ladder or phlox family. So it's similar to the phlox. The word Polemonian is associated with Polemon of Cappadocia, a Greek herbalist and healer, or the Greek word for war, which is polemos, which seems less likely. And the word reptan is Latin for creeping, referring to the ladder-like foliage. So if it's a Jacob's ladder, we should have ladder-like foliage. I guess you can't really see that down here, but we can see that here. Well, the leaves, this could definitely be ladder-like. You climb this up here, or I guess it could be, ladder-like going up this way if you climb the whole thing. I'm not exactly sure how they look at it, but to me this is very fern-like. And the name yezoense means Ezo, or means of Ezo, which was the old name given to Hokkaido, I'm probably butchering these words, which is the northernmost of Japan's 4 main islands, which is its origin. There's a bee buzzing around me. The hosta's next to me. So the leaves are bright green and lance-shaped and are fern-like and resembling a ladder. So I guess this one right here, if you look at it, looks like a ladder. Hence the common name Jacob's ladder from the Bible, when the son of Isaac, Jacob, dreamed of a ladder ascending to heaven. That's why it's probably also called heaven sent, this species. The leaves start out reddish purple and mature to a beautiful green. I don't think I have an example of them being reddish purple because we're much later in the season. It's June. The species Heaven Sent was bred in only 2004, but that was 20 years ago, by Brent Horvath of the Intrinsic Perennial Gardens of Hebron, Illinois. So I live in Missouri, southeast Missouri, so that's super cool, my neighboring state. I bought this in 2023 and had no idea it originated so close to my local state. I think that's awesome. And it says Heaven Sent is a cross between, well, those two I already said, but the I gotta go up and see how it's pronounced. Yezoense is of the purple rain, has that attached to the name. The flower is bluish purple, looks purple to me, and bell-shaped. Let's see. Do you see little bells? Here, I got it turned a little bit. I do see they're tiny, tiny little bells. They're very, very tiny. With bright yellow anthers. That's what the little yellow things are. The anthers. And they're grown for their showy flowers. Well, so far I don't think this is very showy, but I do like it. I do like that it's compact and it gets tall, but not too tall. It gets 18 to 24 inches, so that would be about right. It's about 18 inches high when it's blooming here. It prefers part shade, which is why I have it under our pergola, so it gets some shade. I think it's a perfect spot for it. Or it does better in cooler climates. It prefers rich, moist soils, which back here in what we call the back 40 in our yard, even though it's not 40 acres, it's just what we call this spot, gave it a nickname. Everything back here does so well, grows so much better than anywhere else in our garden. It must be really rich soil. And it says the plant does not like to dry out, which is good because when we have torrential rains, it comes right through here every time it rains. Oh, look, a bee visited it. What are you doing down here, bee? Ooh. So the plants are great for woodland, shade, and cottage gardens. And I'm trying to go for more cottage garden feel, so that's awesome. After blooming, the plant can be cut back to the basal foliage, and cutting back also encourages reblooming, and the plant is deer resistant. So I would probably just cut this stalk all the way down, and it would remove these leaves, and it would keep these basic leaves down here. And this one gives you an example of what it looks like before it starts budding out. I think I'm going to love this plant. I've bought it before and it's not survived, but I think I have the perfect spot for it.